world would not be the same. Few people laughed. Few people cried. Most people were silent.
In the cavern of thought, where atoms once danced as abstractions on a blackboard, quiet and clean, he had bent the spark into matter's wound, had wrenched the veiled geometry of stars down into human hands. And now, here it was. Not a theory, not a symbol, not a chalk smear erased by rain, but the sun ripped from its cradle, hurled downward, its birth a wound in the earth, its cry a choir of ash. Oppenheimer stood. The desert trembled in its cloak of fire, the sands burned white hot, 1,000 shadows etched in stone. The air writhed, scorched alive by what he had summoned. The chain, unbroken, unmerciful, a binding of light and annihilation. Shiva, I thought you were a myth. The words came unbidden, not prayer but confession, a whisper crumbling against the roar. He stared at his creation, a second dawn, and felt it grow in him, a splitting of the soul. The physicist had dreamed of clarity, of unlocking a cosmos indifferent to man. But here was no indifference, only the terrible intimacy of destruction. Here was the void, chained to a switch, and his own hand had closed it. What child of thought, what clean-slated boy would tread where he had trodden? Who would wear this guilt? Could he say he would do it again? He did not know. He only knew the weight, the unbearable gravity of a sun in a hand, of its fall from the sky unto the flesh of men. Now I am death, he whispered, and his voice dissolved into the furnace he had kindled.